Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So the problem today I have taken is from the chapter differential equations. So it's a typical problem. I would say, like, I would rate it between hard and the tough, just because to get the idea, that's it, like in the which way actually we need to proceed and to get the terms that are required in the question. So the path, like the part that we need to actually decide is what actually important in this problem. So coming to the question, so this is the question. So let I is integral of 1 minus y divided by ln x whole power x, ln x power x, okay, x power x plus x by y. So this is dx, and this is ln, the j is integral of ln x power x plus x by y divided by 1 minus y dy. So you can observe that this is reciprocal of this, like this whole term, this whole term is just a reciprocal of this. And the second condition that is given to us is x by y is equal to x power y. Fine, x by y is equal to x power y. So we need to show that I into j is equal to x plus d into y plus c, where c and d belongs to R. So like when we go through the solution, then people will understand what is actually C and D, like how do we get C and D basically. So that's the most important, like at the very first instance you people can guess that this D and C would be the constants that we're gonna get after integrating all this stuff. So yeah, so that is C and D basically. I don't need to explain it once again, I don't need to highlight that point. So we just need to prove that x plus d into y plus c is I into j. So let us start the solution. The very first important thing is we need to use the condition given to us. That's the only way that we gonna we get the idea basically. That's the only way we gonna try first. So, and in this, like using this condition, we need to approach the terms that are given in one of this. So if I consider the I as my term that I'm gonna focus on, so I need to make sure like some of the other way I modify this condition and get into this one. Fine, so I need to look at that first. So let us begin the solution. Yeah, so the term that is given to us is x by y is equal to x power y. Fine, this is a condition that is given to us. So first, and the denominator, in the denominator that I have in I is I denominator. So why am I focusing on denominator is the numerator is 1 by 1 minus y, but we have no idea. But in the denominator we find that ln x power x plus x into y inverse. Fine, so x power x I can just I'll just write it in blue ink so that people don't confuse here. So that is ln x power x. So I would get x ln x plus x y inverse. So that would be x of ln x plus 1 by y. Fine, I've just taken x as common term. So I would get this term. So somehow the other way, if I could get this term in by modifying this one, if I modify this one and get to this, then like that would be the best way actually. That means that we are almost to the solution. So let us find that. So first of all I'll just I'll just divide this basically. Fine, and yeah, so x by y is equal to x power y is what condition given to us. So first of all, the very first logic that we want to get is take logarithms on both sides so that we could get ln x. Basically we have ln x here, so we could get ln x. So ln x minus ln y is equal to y ln x. Fine, y ln x using basic properties of logarithms. And second thing is we are finding in the denominator, if we also need to find the term of 1 by y. Fine, 1 by y plus ln x. So it's not like if I just send this y ln x to the LHS, I would get ln x of 1 minus y, but that's not what I required. I want ln x plus 1 by y. So for that to happen, we have ln y here. So what could I do with ln y? What can I do to ln y so that I could get 1 by y? So that means if I differentiate, I would get 1 by y divided by 1 by y dy by dx, isn't it? Like if I differentiate this ln y term, I would get 1 by y dy by dx. So somewhat the other way I'm getting 1 by y and ln x. So that's what my main focus is. So I'll be differentiating both sides with respect to x. So differentiating both sides with respect to x. So if I do that, what would I get? I would get 1 by x and minus 1 by y dy by dx, and now this is y ln x, so we must be careful by applying it. So it's y by x plus this is ln x dy by dx. Fine. So this is what we're gonna get. So first of all, the very first thing after this is take the terms which are common. Just bring this dy by dx to this side. So what would I get? So ln x dy by dx plus 1 by y dy by dx, so is equal to 1 by x minus y by x. So as per the logic that we actually as per the goal that we had kept, that we need to get this term, that is x of ln x plus 1 by y. So that's what we have got, right? So ln x, like if I take the dy by dx common, so if I just take this term common, I would get ln x plus 1 by y. So this is what we're going to get, and here we have got 1 minus y by x. Fine. So 1 minus y is actually the numerator of y. Fine. So we have got the denominator here, and if I send this here, I'm gonna get the item. Fine, the total item. So the logic must be clear, like in what way actually we need to follow, so that we get the terms that are there in the question. So I'll just write the equation once again, that is dy by dx of ln x plus 1 by y is equal to 1 minus y divided by x. So I'll just bring the sum to this side. So I would get dy by dx is equal to 1 minus y divided by x of ln x plus y inverse. So that is 1 minus y. So I can just multiply by x into ln x, that would be ln x power x, and x into y inverse. So this is my y term basically. Fine. So this is my y term. So this is dy by dx is equal to this. And now if I just integrate, if I just send this dx and integrate, that is dy is equal to 1 minus y divided by ln x power x plus x y inverse dx. So if I just integrate, and this would be my complete I. Fine. So that is y is equal to I plus c. Y is equal to I plus c. For this, if I the constant here is I plus c. So this is how I'm going to get my y is equal to I plus c. So going to the next page, and now j term is reciprocal. Like I'm not talking about the total part, the integral part. I'm not talking about the total integral part. I'm just talking about the part that's inside the integral. So that is j is reciprocal of I. Just the the part inside integral. Fine. I'm just talking about the part inside integral. I'm not talking about the whole integral. So the j is actually the reciprocal of y. So basically, instead of before that, we had a step, that is dy by dx is equal to 1 minus y divided by x of ln x plus y inverse. This is the step that we had, right? So if I just take the reciprocal of this, that is dx by dy is equal to x of ln x plus y inverse of 1 minus y. Fine. And if I just integrate that with respect to y, like if I just send dy to that side, I would get dx is equal to x of ln x plus y inverse divided by 1 minus y dy. So if I just integrate this, so I'm going to get x is equal to, this is my j and this is equal to d. So now I've got the term x is equal to j plus d. So we have got I is equal to we have got the term, that is I is equal to y plus c. I is equal to this is x is equal to, this is basically dx, right? So dx, if I just integrate that, I'm going to get here we need to supply the constant. So there is a mistake here. Here we need to supply the constant, that is, so x plus d is equal to, this is my j. Fine. And this is what we have got, and in the previous case we have got I is equal to y plus c. Fine. So I'll just check it whether I've written that or not. Yeah, I have written this to be I is equal to y plus c. So it's better, like even if you just send this here and if we assume some constant, I could even say in that way, like according to the question is what I'm proceeding basically. So I hope you got that point. So according to the question we are proceeding here. So that means here y plus c is equal to I. So just according to the question we are doing it. It's not like the constant could be anywhere, either it could be in the right hand side or in the left hand side, it doesn't matter, but according to the question we must adjust the terms. So y plus c is equal to I, and y plus c is equal to I, and x plus d is equal to j. So if we can just multiply them, and when we multiply them we're gonna get this, that is I into j is equal to x plus d into y plus c. So this is somewhat I would trade between the hard and the tough question category, just because like people think that we need to evaluate this integral and all those things, and it's not needed basically. So that's the reason. So this approach where you don't need to solve the integral, where you don't need to calculate all those terms, you just need to modify the condition according to the terms that are given in the question. I just want you people to develop that type of thinking, so that it becomes easier for you to people to solve any type of tough questions in any situations. Fine, it's like math is all about exploring things. So I would suggest this method, an easier method, and in some videos I've suggested some of the tough methods. It's just about knowing math, knowing exploring ways. So it's nothing to do with time and all, but depends upon the situation when you are in an examination, or when you're in your home sitting happily and just trying some math stuff. So it depends upon the situation where you are and in which you are trying the problem. So this is an easier approach, like without like evaluating the integral, we can just modify the condition that is given to us and get the terms that are in the questions and then use them. That's it. And also we must be careful, like getting the constants. So if this is I, so we have got x is equal to I plus c. Fine. So but we have like we took x plus y is equal to I, like there's no difference. Fine, there's nothing wrong in this, like x could be I plus c or x plus c could be I. So if I assume I to be 2 here, then here that c would be minus 2. Fine, so that's it. Like anything can like we can just modify that according to the question. That's it. So there's nothing wrong in this. So because in the question they have asked us to get this into this format, so that's the reason we had to keep constant in the LHS. That's it. So there is nothing wrong in this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this problem. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.